Nice and easy. I'm moving this out of the way. We're just warming up. We're taking it slow. Start over. Welcome, everyone. I'm Ron. This is Ageless Balance. We're going to do a little warm up. So just start out by marching here like this. Then we're going to move into some strength. Yeah. Lifting the big iron. We'll do it seated. Then we'll do some standing. And we'll cool down and we'll be done for the day. You can go off and do whatever you want after that. Arm back. Roll the shoulders. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Take your time. Shouldn't hurt. Should feel good. Or at least if not feeling good right now, it will. It will. Because you'll be able to get just a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. Those circles will feel a little better each time you do it. And around. A little more stretch, a little more rotation, a little flexibility in there that you didn't have 30 seconds ago that you've got now. And around. A couple more. And go in the opposite direction. We will start small. A little bend in the elbows. You can start getting bigger with it as you go. You can be a swimming machine like Nancy. Just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like that. That's what she is. Swimmer. And around. And we are good. Shake that out. Let us do just a nice, easy push to the side and bring it back. Other side, same thing. Arm across and bring it back in. Knees are bent. You're nice and soft through the hips, through the core. Everything's nice and easy. Just reaching that arm across, getting a little more flexibility through the arm, getting that to go out just a little bit farther. The shoulders will roll just a little bit more. Staying in a straight line, reach across and across. Don't get the hips involved. Out, not yet. Not yet. We got stuff planned. Don't worry. We got stuff planned. We'll get there. Out for right now. We're just stretching the muscles out. That's it. And out. Hands on hips. You just step out to the side. Tap. And tap. That's so easy. Out. Take your time. Find your balance is what we're looking for here. As you get that weight shift over the stationary leg, you're right on top. Base of support is right underneath you there. You're up and down. Everything is stacked right up on top and across. Get the arms involved. Tap and tap a little more, a little wider maybe as you go with it. Foot comes up a little higher, steps out a little farther, and bring it back in, up, out, and in. Push the arm out as the foot goes out. Drive the shoulder out as far as it will go, and back in again. Other side, up. Push out, rotate the hand, and bring it back in. Up and out, and back in, out. Roll that shoulder, bring it in. Other side. And back. Side bend. Up over the top. Hand comes up. You want to make sure that that torso is in alignment. You want the hand right next to the ear so that as you lean to the side, as you do that side bend, you're feeling the muscles stretch all the way up that side from the fingertips all the way down to the hips. And back down, hips and fingertips. Other side. They rhyme. I could probably make a poem out of it. Other side. Over. And you're taking your time here. You're not going crazy with it. You bring the arm up. I was trying to think of more words that rhymed. Up and over. I'm just going to stay with the exercising. I'm probably better at this than the poetry thing. And a little more, bring it down. Other side, use those arms to help you flow over to there. Bring it over the top. Arm right up over the ear. A little more stretch, a little more. And bring it back down. Again, we're going to squats. We're going to start with our hands on our thighs. Push the butt right straight back. Roll the hips, and up you go. Again, down, pushing the butt out. Roll and up. This time as you come up, arms go down. Just bring them up. Shoulder blades back, chest is out, and then push through, arms back down. So as you go down in that squat, arms come up, shoulder blades go back, palms out, roll those shoulder blades back, get that chest out, and down. Keep going with it. Get comfortable. Knees over the toes or over the laces of the shoes, not past the toes. See if you can get just a little bit deeper with it. Feel the stretch. A little more in the shoulders, front of the shoulders, the chest, through those hamstrings. Quadriceps are engaged here as you go down, holding you up. Roll the hips forward underneath and back down one more time. Down and up. Reach out, and back. That was a lot of work. Let's just settle down. Let's settle it down here. Take it easy. Shoulder blades back, shoulders forward, back. Opening up the chest, opening up the upper back. Bring that foot around. You want to make sure that you're not twisting the hip. It is just that leg moving within the socket. Back, shoulder blades back and forward. Squeeze them back, squeeze them up. Reach out and back. And back. And we're going to go to butt kickers from here if you're ready. It's a lot of work, but let's do it. Let's do it. Bring the heel up to the butt, to the butt. Just start right there. Getting on that stationary leg, balancing as you come up. Over it. Other foot is up, knees towards the floor. Heel is to the butt. This is a hamstring curl, working those muscles in the back of the thighs. Up. Take your time as you do it. Working on that balance. You can feel the core engage, holding nice and tight to keep you right where you need to be. You're just going to take the arms, bring them down, elbows down as the heel comes up. Down and do a W here like Wisconsin. Bring it back and up. Down. Whoa. Taking my time here because I'm still getting my balance. It's my first class today. Still looking for it. That foot flat on the floor. Feeling ground contact inside to out, front to back. And we're good. Reverse lunges. Step it back and bring it up. Foot back and up. As you step back, start getting just a little bit of a lunge in there, bringing yourself down, bending those knees, pushing through the front leg, and up. Other side, same thing. Back. Down with just a little bit of a lunge and up. As you step back, bring the arms up, just parallel with the floor, and push back down again. Hands, palms up, raise. A little bend in those elbows. Bring them up, foot's back, arms forward. Turn the hands over and bring it all back to center. Push up, contract the muscles in the arms. You're driving something up. You're picking something up heavy. Big box, big box. Turn it over and bring it back. Other side, out, up, over, and down. I was thinking this size, about this size that I carry like this, tray of donuts. Tray of donuts. Best things you can get. Up and back down. One more time. Up and back down. Knee up. We're going to work these hip flexors a little bit, warm them up. Just bring the leg up and back down. Use the hand if you want. Get a little more stretch through those muscles in the back chain, going through the hamstrings and the glutes. And down, up, squeeze it, and up. Feel the muscles starting to stretch out through the glutes, through the hips as you lift that leg up. Muscles warming up in the front. You're going to get just a little more movement each time you come up. Knees going to come just a little bit higher. Then if you can, just reach down underneath. Arms out to the side. It's kind of like a step jack. And back up. High knee jack. And out. Up. Find your balance on that single leg. If you can't reach the fingers underneath, doesn't matter. Just tap the thighs and back out. You're on that single leg, arms going up and down, rotating through the shoulders, getting those hips working, getting those shoulders working, upper body, lower body, all together. You little cardio in there for fun. Get you breathing a little heavier. And up. And we're good. All right, what am I doing next? Curtsy lunges. They're like the skaters, but bigger. Around and back. So you pick a leg. Right leg comes up. Around the back of the left leg. Step it back a little bit. Make sure that the knee and the toe are in the same direction. Front leg, knee is over the ankle. And come back up again. You don't have to go big with this. Just around. This isn't go big or go home. You don't have to go big and you can still stay here. Or you're at home, so stay home. Back and up. Hands up. High row. Bring the shoulder blades back as you step back and around. And to the forward, reach out. As you reach forward, stretch the upper back. Other side. Shoulder blades back. Squeeze it together. And out. Alternate legs. Around and up. Again, taking your time. Getting some balance on that single leg. Feeling the weight from the ball of the foot to the heel of that front leg as you pick the other one up. Rotating the hips and not losing your balance. It's a trick. Back and up. And last one. And down. Arms up in front. Upper arms parallel with the floor. Elbows at 90. Shoulder blades. Bring them back. Bring them back. Squeeze it together. And forward. Right here in the middle, we're going to push up into a shoulder press. Up overhead. Feeling the stretch through the shoulders, through the chest, through the upper back. Down. And open. Right here. External rotation through the shoulders. Down. And back up again. So bring the elbows together in that elbow fly. Into the shoulder press. Right straight up. The front. Back down. Elbows as close as you can get them together. Back out to the outside. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Hands down. Hands back up. Elbows in. Extend over the shoulders. And back down. Out. And bring the arms down. And relax. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to bring the hand down as we bring the knee up. The knee up, down, and push back up. Take that hand, grip, pull, contract the muscles in that arm. As you bring it down, stay stationary on that other foot, and push back out. Take your time. Coming up. Doing all sorts of weight shifting here. Weight moving all over your body, and everything right in that single leg. All the balance, all stability is right there. Core is working overtime to keep you right on top of that leg. Just like when you walk, that's where you should be, right over the stationary leg, the leg that's on the foot, on the ground. Both legs are on feet. And out. One more time. Down. Other side up. Elbow down, knee up, and push back. Knee does not have to come up very high. That is not that important. What is important is this right here, that you're sitting on that one leg. Little bend in the knee, core is tight, and then push it back out again. Down and up. If that does not work for you, hold on to a chair. It's why we always have a chair next to us when we do these. You want to be able to balance. You don't want to fall up. You want to be safe. I want you to be safe. And out. In. Squeeze the core. And push back out, taking your time up. And back out. Again. Way back. Chair back. We're going to just do a nice easy punch to the side like we did before, but this time, so we did this, reaching across. We're going to take that back foot, pivot off the ball of the foot as you bring the shoulder around and in. Lead leg. Do not let the knee turn. Don't let the hips turn. This is reaching through that back leg to the end of the arm and back to center. Up and out and in. Step out, rotate. Get those shoulders to turn as you do it. So what you want to do is on that back shoulder, you're taking that elbow as far back as you can and bring it up. Around, reach, and back other side. Fantastic stretch from the above the hips all the way up into the shoulders to the neck, out through the arms and back, out and back, out. Bring it back. One more. Side to side stepping. Let's start out nice and easy, just picking that foot up, making sure that you're getting it off the floor, coming off the heel first to the ball of the foot, and over. Again, it's all about weight shifting. As you lift the right leg, you go over that left leg. The torso moves just a little bit, so you're stationary right over the top of it, and then step, and now you're stationary over that other leg and back. 1, 2. Feel that shift. Take it nice and slow so you see what's happening. The same thing happens when you go forward and back. Out. You put yourself automatically over that stationary leg, over your base of support. You want to be on top of it, not leaning out to the side of it. Arms involved. 1, pick it up. 2, step out. And as big of movements as you can with the arms as you move those legs out, taking your time. The wider you go, the more you're going to feel that weight shift back, over to the other leg, up, and back down. Step. 2, 3, and 4. Go on back. We'll be done with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're done. Grab yourself some light weights. You definitely want water here. I'm thirsty. I'm sure you are. Even if you don't notice it, you probably are. Grab water. Couple weights. Couple light weights. Seated. Seated we are going. Oh, there was one exercise left for warm-ups that I missed. Ah! That's okay. I feel warm. I'm good. You should be too. We got a lot in there. Get a good, 20 minutes of movement going on, getting all those muscles and joints moving around. All right, first thing we're going to do, hammer grip, palms facing in. We're going to do a front raise, up, and then back down again. The way you adjust, you can modify this by bending the elbows. The more you bend the elbows, closer that weight is to the body, the easier this might be. You don't want, here's what you don't want, because this will hurt. If you come out with the weights as you bring them up, taking yourself out there, you want to stay in that neutral position. Ears, shoulders, hips, elbows bent, bring it up in front, keep those shoulder blades back. You're looking right straight out in front of you. Chest is out, and back down again. What we're going to do is, as we get to the top, one more piece of this, it is just turn the weights, rotate, bring them into the shoulders, coming back out to the front, and down. That's the entire move, the whole thing. So find your neutral position. Make sure your shoulder blades stay back. If you don't, you will feel this in the front of your shoulders. You want to be careful not to pinch up there. All right, here we go. Bring the weights up front. Rotate the hands, palms up. Bring the weights into the shoulders. Elbows are out in front of you. Back down. Rotation. And then drop the arms down. So the first part of this is all shoulder. Shoulder muscles are doing the work to bring those arms up. Then you do the rotation, and now you're using the biceps to bring the weights in toward the torso, toward the shoulders, out, and back down. So really concentrate, take your time, make sure you're in line, up, over, in, back, and down. If this is a problem for you, weight's too heavy, single weight, same thing though. Bring it up in front, and then just bring it into the chest, back out, and down. There's always ways to modify this, and you can always get rid of weight and just contract those muscles as you do it. Just tighten them up. Clench those fists. One more time. Up. Bend at the elbow. Hold. Back out. And back down. In front. All right, back to 2 weights. I'm going back to 2 weights. But there's absolutely no reason for 2 weights. Set one down. Just one weight is all you need. First thing we're going to do is go into a hip hinge. So you got the legs out in front, just take the shoulders, bring them back, and then hinge at the hip hinge, to the leg. Keep the shoulders square to the floor. What we're going to do is elbow stays bent. It's out in a reverse raise. So we did that forward raise before. This time we're going to take that hand, bring it back behind us using the shoulder to do the movement. And then it is a curl up and then back down again. So we do a reverse raise, keeping those shoulder blades back, shoulders square to the floor, curl forward, bending at the elbow, and then extending out. So we're getting a row in here, we're getting a curl, and a reverse raise. All kinds of muscle work going on in the arm there. Front, back, shoulder, everything above the elbow, just above the elbow. In. We can start. And out. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Don't lose that. Concentrate. Think about the back. Every once in a while, they'll be sitting there going, wait, are my shoulders? Nope. You're probably going to get a little bit out of the back when you do that. And out. Because little by little, gravity starts doing its thing and pulling you down. You've got to readjust. Always conscious that you don't want to hurt the back. You don't want to hurt the joints. Up and down. One more time. Bring it up. Curl and out. Same arm. This time we're going to do it the opposite way. With the arm down in front, shoulder blades are back. We're going to bring that elbow behind into that narrow row. Triceps extension, squeezing the muscle in the back of the upper arm, extending at the elbow, and then bringing the weight down in front in a half arc. So it's up, row, extend out at the elbow, and then drop the whole arm down, working through the shoulder. So again, back, working the muscles in the upper back, shoulder blades, triceps as we kick that leg or that arm out, and then the deltoids around the shoulder socket as we drop it back down. 2 more times. Elbow back, extend, drop down, 1 more, narrow row, triceps kick back, hold it there for a count, squeeze those muscles, feel those muscles in the back tighten up, and release. Other side, same thing. Starting out with that hip hinge, making sure that you're out on the edge of the chair, shoulders are parallel with the floor, square to the floor. We're going to start out with a little bend in the elbow, raising the arm behind us. With the elbow staying back, we go into a curl, up, and then punch down. So up behind, in an arc, then just the elbow hinges, bringing the weights to the front, and then extend back out, elbow and shoulder. Shoulder, elbow, and the whole shooting match. Back out. So here we're using, when we do this reverse raise, we're using the muscle in the back of the shoulder socket. When we bring the weight up, bending at the elbow, we're using the biceps in the front of the upper arm. And then we're just using everything to go back down again. One more time. Up, in, and down. All right, opposite direction. So we're starting out with narrow row, elbow right straight back, extend at the elbow, taking that weight out behind you, feel the muscle working in the back of the upper arm, and then just drop the whole thing back down again. Out to the front, narrow row, elbow back. Triceps kick back, extending at the elbow, feeling those muscles work in the back of the upper arm, and then dropping the shoulder down. You're going to feel this in the front of the shoulder for the most part, and down. Up, back, and down. We got time for one more. We do. So we're going to do one more because we have time for it. Narrow row, extend at the elbow. We still have 3 seconds left. We're going to make this. We're going to do it. And back down. Yes! We did it. We do them for 30 seconds. We got him in. We got him in. All right, next. 2 weights. 2 weights. We're going to do this hip hinge again. palms up, bring yourself out over the thighs. So get a firm grip on the floor. Get nice solid contact, ball of the foot to the heels. Toes are kind of hanging out there too, gripping the floor. You're just going to bring the shoulder blades back, chest out, and come down over the thighs. As you do that, arms out in front, palms up. We're going to bring, it's a narrow row with the palms up, back, squeeze one elbow back, and bring it out front. Other side, same thing. Squeeze behind and up, and then both of them. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, elbows as far back as you can get them, feeling the muscles between the shoulder blades working. Those rhomboids and trapezoids. So one arm, right side, back, and out. Left side, same thing, bring it back. And now both. Squeeze them. This is a brain thing. We got all sorts of brain work going on here. That is for me. This is very complicated for me. Left side. Only the left. Back out. Only the right. Squeeze it. Back to the middle. Both elbows right straight back. One more time. Right side. Back. And out. Left side. Back. And forward. The two together. Bring it back. Squeeze them. Squeeze the shoulder blades tight. And then release like that. Whew. One more. One more. Or so. Actually, there's more than one. One more. And then some. Couple. All right. First what we're going to do is starting with the weights right here in the shoulders. Again, we talked about this in an earlier class that we need to mix things up more often so that we hit the muscles in different ways. So we always do curls bottom up. I found an exercise here that I really like, starting at the top, weights racked at the top, coming down and back up, holding in this upper spot, down and up. Doesn't seem like a lot, but you're holding the weights in a different position. Forearm gets a little more tired because it's getting more action right there. Biceps are contracted a little bit longer. Down and up. Other side. Down and back up. Keep the elbows in. Don't let them flare out to the outside. You want that alignment. All the joints in alignment. Shoulder, wrist, elbow. Shoulder blades are back. Down and up. A few more. And bring it up. Feel those muscles working in the front of the upper arm, the biceps muscles, holding that weight up there. So you're not on top of the shoulders, letting it rest. You've got this little bit of a bend in the elbows. Weight's just a little bit forward so that there's pressure on those biceps all the way through this. Down and back up. One weight down. Going back to that single weight. Hand right here. We got two hands on the handle of the weight, of the dumbbell. Up at the shoulder, we're just going to take it up, over the top in an extension, and then bring it back down on the other side. So it's up and over and back again. This one really, my shoulders get super tired super fast when I do this exercise this way. Up, a little more extension. We're getting at a different angle here. We're still doing a shoulder press, but that arm that's coming across the head, up and back down has to work a little differently. We're using muscles. I mean, you can feel it. We're using muscles we don't normally use when we do a shoulder press. Down, up, and back down. Any variation we can add to any of these exercises, the more we gain from it. And back down, 10 seconds. Up and over. And bring it back. Last one, over the top. And back, down. Woo! Back to two weights. One, now. One exercise left. I mean it this time too. For serious. For serious, man. No lie. All right. What are we doing? Weight's right here. So bring the shoulder blades back, elbows down at about a 45-degree angle. Working the chest here. So if you were on the floor, you'd be doing a push-up. We're not doing a push-up right now, though. We're going to do is bring the weights out in front, cross, and bring them back. You don't have to go out that far. You don't have to extend the arms out all the way. You got them right here. You got the elbows down. You can just bring them right across the chest and back again and do it that way. Doesn't matter. You just go out as far as you can, that the shoulders and the chest and the head and neck don't all roll forward and back. Switch which hand is on top. Out and in. Again, this is doing a push-up. It's just we don't get on the floor, so we got to find other ways to get to those chest muscles. This is it. Out and in. If your arms are getting tired, if your shoulders are getting tired, get rid of the weights. You don't need them. There's 10 seconds left, and then we're done. Out and in. Out. One more time. Bring it back. Reach and back. Oh, grab a drink of water. We're going to do more weights, but we're going to do it from the standing up. We're going to work the lower body a little bit here. Finish up with the lower body. When we did the warm-ups at the start of class, we warmed up upper body and lower body. We got the upper body exercises in. We're going to go to the lower. But you know what? Even with doing the lower body, we're going to have a little upper body with it. So you're going to get super strong in the upper half. Whew. All right. We're going to do a plie squat. Plie, plie. Toes out. 45s. Shoulder blades are back. Just nice and easy. Weights down. And back up again. What we are concentrating on here is knees stay over the ankles. Knees don't flare in. Keep them out wide, right where they start, where they should end. As you're going down, that butt goes right straight back. Chest stays out. This is sitting back in the chair. Roll the hips and push right up to the flat of the foot. You should feel that working all the way through the quads, up into the hip flexors, glutes, and a little bit in the hamstrings. So knees to hips, you got it all. Take it down. Roll the hips and come on back up. So what we can do with that, if you want, this is getting the lower body right here. As you come up, you can bring the elbows up, doing a side raise with a little bend in the elbow, and then come back down again. If you still got a little energy left, upper half of the body, got some muscles left that say, wait, I can do more. I can do more. Let's get them involved. Give them something to do. What we're looking for, though, here, most important, quadriceps, down, inner thighs, groin. As you roll that hip and push that foot flat, it is butt back and down, chest stays out, knees stay out, and then up, elbows up to you, doesn't have to be. One more time. Down, hold, and back up again. Ooh. All right. I like this one. We're doing nice and easy is just hip hinge back and up. So start with that first. Knees stay over the ankles. You're just bringing yourself down and back up again. As you do that, we're going to just bring weight down and back in. Down, bring the arm between. What you want to prevent here is twisting. You're working the core muscles all the way across to keep you from rolling as you bring that arm in. Arm comes out front. You go right straight down. So we're working the core here, not the arms. Out. Butt goes back. Kick it forward and up. So this is a kettlebell swing is what this is. The butt goes back. You roll the hips forward, driving that arm out and back. Down, butt back, and push, and in the middle. Weight out front. As you go down, that hand comes behind, and kick the hips forward. You're going to feel this in the glutes. They're doing the work here as you kick those hips forward. That forward movement happens through the butt, and down, out, Roll the hips. Bring it up and down. Again. Up front. Down. Roll the hips. Bring the arms up and over. Last one. Out. Down. Get that weight back. Roll the hips and bring it back down again. Here's a fun one. And when I say fun, I mean it. I mean it. This is just a cool move. All right. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a cool move. All right. Back, curtsy lunge, and bring it up. Curtsy, and up. Staying on the one side, curtsy, and up. What? That's not fun? Let's make it funner. Foot around in that curtsy. Come back to the middle. Step back into a reverse with a hip hinge, and then back to center again. So taking that left leg first, bringing it around the back of the right leg. Knee stays over the ankle. Coming down, right straight down in a lunge. Push back up. Bring both feet to the middle. Then take that right leg or that left leg, step it back, and push up through the front leg. Stationary leg. That right leg is doing all the work. See if I can get this. Back, up, hip hinge, and to the center. You should be feeling the quadriceps in the stationary leg. Up, back, push through the heel as you come up, around. Drive through that front foot, step back, roll and push. Other side. Same thing. Taking that right leg, pick it up, step it behind the left. Got that knee bent just a little bit as you go down in a hip hinge or in a curtsy lunge, pushing up through that front foot, bringing that right foot back to the middle, and then stepping it back, hip hinge, and up. So around and down, back to the middle, step right straight back, pushing the butt out, knee stays over the ankle, and in. It's fun. It's a blast. Down, up, straight back, and in. It's a nice, smooth movement. To the middle, step back, and down. The other thing you can do is you can go from the curtsy, staying in that hip hinge position, bring that foot right straight back, going right into that reverse lunge, and then picking it up. So around, up on that single leg, step back, and up. That one's a little tougher. My leg is tired. I'm going to stop doing that. Real simple on this one. Legs apart, side lunge. We're running out of time. Feet are forward, shoulders back. Remember, you bend one knee, the other knee stays straight. Shoulders stay square to the floor, down. Feel the stretch on the inner thigh. All the weight is in the ball of the foot to the heel on that lead leg, and push right straight back up by pushing the butt forward. Butt goes back, butt comes up, and in. Other side. Down, drive it back, up to the middle. Again, your concentration is on that knee. It is not flaring out to the outside or collapsing into the inside. Staying right over the ankle, shoulders square to the floor. Butt goes right straight back and up. So don't go out to the side. You want that butt to go right out back and push up, down, and up. One more time each side. Drive it. And up. Last one. Down and up. Weights down. Weights down. There's never enough time when we're having a good time, is there? It's like, I'm so glad we've had this time together. The old Carol Burnett show. Sit down. Have a drink. Take it easy. Relax. Hard stuff's done. We're all done with that. Left hand outside the right thigh. Grab onto the back of the chair. We're doing a rotation because it feels good. And if it feels good, do it. Remember that? Used to be a bumper sticker and saw it as mud flaps. And to the other side, same thing. Right hand on the outside of the left leg. Take that left hand, grab onto the back of the chair. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Taking that back hand, pull yourself around. Pull the shoulders around. That back shoulder should be rotating. Feeling the stretch up the back. And right there at the center, fingers intertwined, palms right straight up. We did all kinds of upper body exercises. We really need to stretch out the arms, shoulders, chest. So bring the shoulder blades back as far as you can get them as you got those hands up overhead. Drive the palm of the hands up as high as you can get them. Get as much stretch through the fingers as possible. You want to feel this all the way through the forearm, inside of the forearm. Deep breath in, bring the arms down in front. Right straight out, extended from the chest. As you do, push. Bring the chin to chest. Get those palms out again as far as you can, driving the arms out. Feel the stretch all the way up, upper and lower arms. And bring it in through the fingertips, through the shoulders. Last one, right straight down in front of you. Feet are apart, palms toward the floor, roll the shoulder blades back, chest out. So what's easy to do, this one is so easy that the shoulders love to just roll forward, chin comes down. When you get those shoulder blades back and then push through, it is way harder, but you get such a better stretch through the shoulders, top of the shoulders, arms, fingers, and relax. Shake that out. Grab onto the back of the chair. We're going to make that chest open right up. Grab the back of the chair. Roll the shoulders back as far as you can get them. Chest out. Deep breath in through the nose. Stomach out. Bring the arms around into a cat-cow. Shoulders forward. Roll it like you're wrapping around a pole. Deep breath in and exhale. Grab onto the back of the chair again. Get the shoulder blades back as far as they'll go. Deep breath in, push the stomach out, and exhale one more time, bringing the palms of the hands down on the thighs. Shake it out, couple times up over the top. Arms up, little bend in the elbow, shoulder blades back. Again, deep breath in through the nose, force the stomach out, feel the lungs open up, and exhale as you bring the arms down. Keep the shoulder blades back. Don't just bring the arms down in front. Roll the shoulder blades back. This is a big sweep down the sides. And one more time. Down low, up on the side, shoulder blades are back. Deep breath in through the nose, force the stomach out, and exhale as you bring the arms down nice and slow. Little rotations, get those shoulders loosened up one last time, cool down before we are done. Whatever feels good, because if it feels good, do it. We're done. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you on Friday. We will be here. I look forward to it. Thank you.